Why NCIS Season 24 might be the darkest and most emotional ride ever. For more than 2 decades, NCIS has built its reputation on a simple but powerful formula. The series has always balanced intense investigations with deeply personal stories. Fans have watched agents chase dangerous criminals, uncover military secrets, and protect national security. At the same time, viewers have laughed, cried, and grown attached to the people behind the badges. That emotional connection is one reason the show has survived for so many years. Audiences do not return every week just to solve a mystery. They return because they care about the characters. They want to know what happens to them after the case is closed. As excitement grows for Season 24, many fans believe the upcoming chapter could become one of the darkest and most emotional periods in the history of the series. The signs are everywhere. Recent seasons have pushed the team through painful losses, shocking betrayals, and life-changing challenges. Relationships have been tested. Careers have been placed in jeopardy. Several beloved characters have faced moments that forced them to question everything they believed. Now, with the story heading into a new season, many viewers are preparing themselves for an emotional roller coaster unlike anything the show has attempted before. The weight of everything that came before. One reason Season 24 feels so important is because of the emotional baggage carried by nearly every member of the team. Unlike many procedural dramas, NCIS has never completely forgotten its past. Events from years ago often continue to affect the characters long afterward. Timothy McGee has evolved from an inexperienced agent into a respected leader. Yet beneath his calm exterior remains a man who has endured enormous pressure throughout his career. He has survived dangerous missions, personal trauma, and countless moments where lives hung in the balance. Jimmy Palmer has also experienced tremendous change. Once known mainly for bringing lighthearted energy to difficult situations, he has been forced to deal with heartbreaking loss and personal struggles. Fans have watched him mature into one of the emotional centers of the series. Nick Torres continues to carry emotional scars from his past. His tough personality often hides deep vulnerabilities. Time and again, viewers have seen him wrestle with trust, loyalty, and the consequences of difficult choices. Jessica Knight has become a valuable member of the team, but she too has faced difficult crossroads. Her professional ambitions and personal relationships have sometimes pulled her in different directions. Then there is Casey Hines, whose intelligence and optimism have made her a fan favorite. Even she has faced moments that challenged her confidence and forced her to confront painful realities. Every member of the team enters Season 24 carrying emotional weight. That alone creates the potential for a darker season. A team under pressure. One of the most compelling possibilities for the new season is the idea that the team itself may face unprecedented pressure. Throughout NCIS history, external threats have often united the agents. No matter how difficult a case became, they usually found strength in one another. But what happens when that unity begins to crack? The strongest teams are not tested during easy times. They are tested when everything goes wrong at once. Imagine a season where multiple investigations fail, leads disappear, suspects escape, mistakes carry devastating consequences. The emotional strain of such situations could affect every member of the team. McGee might find himself questioning decisions he once made confidently. Torres could become increasingly reckless while chasing justice. Knight might struggle to balance duty with personal commitments. Jimmy could be pushed to his emotional limits by a particularly heartbreaking case. The resulting tension would create a very different atmosphere from the lighter moments that have traditionally balanced the show. Instead of simply solving crimes, the characters would be fighting to hold themselves together. The possibility of major loss. Nothing changes a television series faster than loss. Over the years, NCIS has delivered some unforgettable emotional moments. Fans still remember shocking departures, heartbreaking deaths, and unexpected farewells. Because of that history, many viewers enter every new season wondering whether another painful goodbye is on the horizon. Season 24 feels especially vulnerable to that possibility. The writers have spent years building relationships among the characters. That investment creates emotional stakes. When audiences care deeply about a character, every dangerous situation feels more intense. A serious injury, a departure, or even a temporary separation could dramatically alter the emotional tone of the season. The fear of loss often creates more tension than the loss itself. Every mission becomes more frightening. Every confrontation feels more dangerous. Every goodbye carries extra meaning. That emotional uncertainty could become one of the defining features of Season 24. Personal stories may take center stage. Many fans expect Season 24 to focus more heavily on personal stories than ever before. Procedural dramas often rely on weekly cases. Those investigations provide excitement and suspense. However, the most memorable episodes are often the ones that explore the lives of the characters themselves. When viewers learn about a character's fears, dreams, regrets, and struggles, the emotional impact becomes much stronger. Recent seasons have gradually moved in that direction. Instead of treating personal moments as side stories, the show has increasingly woven them into the main narrative. Season 24 could take that approach even further. McGee's family life could face unexpected challenges. Torres may be forced to confront unresolved issues from his past. Knight could face a decision that changes the course of her future. Jimmy might encounter a situation that reopens old wounds. Casey could find herself dealing with emotional challenges that extend beyond the laboratory. These personal journeys would not merely support the investigations, they could become the heart of the season itself. The emotional evolution of McGee. Few characters have changed as dramatically as McGee. Viewers have watched him grow from a nervous newcomer into one of the most dependable agents in the agency. Yet growth often comes with sacrifice. Leadership carries responsibilities that younger agents rarely experience. Every decision affects lives. Every mistake carries consequences. As Season 24 approaches, many fans believe McGee may face one of the most difficult periods of his career. The possibility of increased responsibility could place enormous pressure on him. Being a leader often means carrying burdens that others never see. If the season explores those challenges in depth, viewers could witness some of the strongest emotional material the character has ever received. For longtime fans, that prospect is both exciting and heartbreaking. Why audiences are ready for a darker story. Interestingly, many viewers seem eager for a darker season. That does not mean fans want endless tragedy. Rather, they want stories that feel meaningful. After spending years with these characters, audiences are invested in their emotional journeys. They want to see growth. They want to see challenges. They want to see characters overcome adversity. Dark stories can be incredibly powerful when they are handled with care. The best emotional television does not focus solely on suffering. Instead, it explores resilience. It shows people finding strength during their worst moments. It demonstrates how friendships survive hardship. It reveals how hope can exist even in difficult circumstances. If Season 24 embraces those themes, it could deliver some of the most memorable storytelling in the history of NCIS. A season filled with uncertainty. Perhaps the biggest reason fans believe Season 24 could become the darkest chapter yet is simple uncertainty. No one knows exactly what lies ahead. That uncertainty creates anticipation. Every promotional image, casting announcement, and storyline hint generates new theories. Will a beloved character leave? Will a major relationship change forever? Will the team face an enemy unlike any they have encountered before? Will personal struggles become just as dangerous as criminal threats? The questions continue to grow, and with every question comes the possibility of an emotional answer. For longtime viewers, that combination is impossible to ignore. NCIS has always understood that great drama comes from human emotion. Cases may begin the story, but people finish it. As Season 24 approaches, many fans believe the series is preparing to push its characters further than ever before. If that happens, viewers could experience a season filled with heartbreak, courage, sacrifice, and unforgettable moments. Whether it ultimately becomes the darkest season in the show's history remains to be seen. But one thing is already clear: the emotional stakes have never felt higher.